Hey everyone, hope you've been enjoying the last couple videos. I'm back with another one, this time about a drum mix that I saved that wasn't so great to start off with, using a couple key tools in Reason. Let's get a listen to how this started off. And now with the music. That sounds pretty boxy, kind of like a garage recording. And overall, I'm pretty confident we can get a more professional fit and finish out of those tracks. Here those tracks are in another project. I already have them open. That's just what we're just listening to. Now, the tools that we're going to use to save this, or try to, are going to be the gate section in the mixer. And we're also going to use the AT4 3-band equalizer from Kuassa. What this is that it's a very famous 3-band equalizer modeled after the Neve 1084. It's been popular for decades, used by countless engineers, because it gives you very good parameters to work within that have tried and true results and for a fat sound. Without further ado, I'm just going to start working on this, and let's just get to work. These are the hi-hats. I know they're going to need to be louder and brighter. A little more sizzle with the upper mid-range. One thing that's nice is with the high and low pass, you can immediately cut out any low information that doesn't need to be there quickly and easily. So that's already a good start. That's pretty much what we want. For the sake of the demo, we're going to keep moving forward. Here's our snare and what it started off with. Now, I know it also needs to be louder. A little bit of high end. It'll need some bottom too, but not too much. We're probably going to make this one, the beefy one, less treble. That's a pretty cracking snare right there already. Now, since this is a snare track, the way we're going to clean it up is use the gate. We mess with the threshold and the range until, see, I'll reset it. Go about there, about there. And we're just letting through snare. So that's how that works, and that's how you clean up. Because I don't need the kick in there. I don't need the hi-hats in there. Just snare. Same with this next one. I already know that it's going to be very similar. But this bottom snare wasn't so great to start off with, that's for sure. So let's just give it low end and try to shave off any of this upper mid-range. This is just going to be the girth of our snare for the most part. That's what it's been relegated to at this point. And mixing them together sounds pretty good. Just snares. We could spend a little more time with the gate getting it a little bit tighter, but let's keep moving. Now, the beef of it all is the kick. And I know that it was recorded quiet. I know I can get away with that just from messing around with this track. It's also going to need about 5 or 6 right up here, just to give it more headroom. This is also one we'll want a gate, but let's mess around with the EQ first. Now this is nice because it comes with a bunch of presets. Kick 1 is a really good preset. It's quite woofy. And let's dial in the gate. That's our kick to start off with. It sounds like you're hitting a wet paper plate. Now it sounds like an actual kick. And with the gate off, you hear all that other stuff going on. We don't need that. So we've fattened up the kick. Let's move on to the room. The room, I can already tell it's brash, and that can just all leave. Give it a little bit of sweet high end. It's a room mic. It doesn't need much bottom end, if any at all. But there's a little love for the kick from the room mic. Why not? It's not a perfect take to begin with. The rack tom, I already went ahead and did the gates for these just to save us some time. There's only 1 or 2 events where those happen in the song anyway. So here's our mix. And it's not bad, but we can re-level some things right now. Kick's gonna be the captain and the leader of the whole thing. Bring in some hats, not too much, not too sizzly. Once again, I want to hear just our bottom snare again. It could use a little more low end, I think. And once again, that bottom snare wasn't so great to start with. Now right there is already a better mix. And what we're going to do to test that theory is I'm going to make a mix of this mix right here, or render out a mix of it, and put it in that other project. So I'll be right back after this renders out, and we'll do that and compare what we got. Stick around, guys. Okay, back at it. I went and rendered that drum mix and put it in this project next to the old drums. And let's listen again. Just get your ear used to that mid-range sound. Now here come our new drums. It's a very big difference. Sounds not good at all. Listen to the kick. Just woofs. Yeah. And in the context of the music, this is what it sounds like. So we were able to save that drum mix there by just using a couple tools within reason. And the AT4 is a very powerful little 3-band EQ, and a nice little Swiss Army knife as far as an EQ goes. You can use it for all kinds of things. And also, it's wise to know how to use your gate. Sometimes you don't get to use this too often. I hope that I was able to show to some of you what that's used for. And once again, just to hear what our new drums and our old drums sound like. Let's check this out. There's the new drums. And the garage drums. It's the same take, but sounds a world of difference. And what we did was a couple classic techniques that engineers all over use, is the gating and also using proper EQ. All done within reason with the help of the AT4 from Kuassa and Reason's own mixer. Hope this was helpful to you guys and could show you a few ideas and that kind of thing. Stay tuned for more videos. Like, subscribe, comment. Definitely comment. Let me know if you like them. Take care, guys. I'll see you for the next one.